Why, hey there, guys. How's it going? Sloppy here. I keep bumping my mouse. I apologize. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode in our public world here in Creativerse. I have not seen anything since I ended the last episode, so that's why I started like this. I was curious to see if anything new has popped up in the village. A bunch of people's names. There you go. We've got... I don't think anything new inside of there. Most of this stuff has been around for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Somebody's doing a little bit of decorating. That's something I think I'm gonna do soon. Is start just randomly trying to do up the area a little bit. Let's see. Tree lots not too new. This pathway is a lot more done up than I remember it. They're going for a different lamppost. I kind of dig that. It goes apparently quite far. Hasn't quite been filled in yet, but it's going to somewhere. I think I know what the end of this is going to be, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'll wait until it's done to show it off, but that's kind of cool. A little bit of variation. Pathway leading off. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got the bridge that we did last time, which I still think looks... pretty good. I'm happy with it, actually. We've got cabbage lettuce that apparently grew in the middle of our thing. Yeah, bridge looks good. The comments, you guys seem to like it, which is cool. You guys seem to like it quite a bit, which is nice. Ooh, that's a cool touch. Gingerbread window over some stained glass. It's a really nice little touch. Also, the upside down roof gives that little snowy exterior to the block. That's pretty cool too. That's a nice little roof hot tub. Right, that's the rooftop spa, so that's pretty cool. That is looking evil, which I think it's supposed to. We'll find out soon enough. But anyway, welcome back to the holiday village that we've been working on. We've got the ski lift. Last time we built this bridge, as I think just said. That looks really nice, that tree. I wonder if that's a blueprint. Anyway, that's a like, I find trees, I don't know about you guys, but I find trees super difficult to build in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, do this. I can't make one of these from my memory. You know what I mean? I find that just such a hard thing. But anyway, we're going to be working a little bit on this bridge. I've put in a little bit of thought to it. And I remember last time I mentioned I kind of wanted to do something with the bottom of it. And I had kind of an idea, which was to add some red lighting underneath it to give it kind of a glow underneath. And then we're going to do probably like little, I don't know, like not quite as steep as these ones up here, but kind of little like archways underneath. And then we're going to try and light it up because right now I think it looks very plain, which is fine. But yeah. The other thing I kind of want to do is get something on the other side of it. I'm going to terraform this down a little bit, and I think put some sort of structure over there, just because it kind of looks like it goes into nothing. So I think I'm going to extend the path over, do a little something over there, just to make it look like the bridge actually does something. But we're going to start with the bottom. So I need a bunch of just gingerbread wall. Nighttime is so bad in this area, I tell you what. Let's get a bunch of this and a bunch of this. Yeah, I'm going to try and do something with the bottom of it. I think I have a bit of an idea, but I also think the red... You know what? I'm just going to put in the red lamps right now to show you guys, I think, like, sort of what my vision is. I do think these red lamps will look really good at night. So I was thinking, like, right here. And then let's do the same thing on this side. There's just so many mobs in this area at night. There we go. There we go. Right. So obviously there'll be more blocks hiding these red lamps. I just kind of want to get a vibe for what the glow looks like. Yeah, I really like that contrast. So the top is sort of, what am I doing? Where am I going? I'm trying to avoid this guy. The top is sort of like well lit with normal lights, and then the bottom is sort of lit with the red. You can see it kind of comes up the pillars a little bit too. I really like that. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. So anyway, time to just get on with it, do some building. It is time to correct 2 wrongs in my Creativerse life. The first being, I just haven't had freeze potions, and that's a stupid decision. I need 1 more wormworm tooth. The other thing is, it's finally time, guys. I've been using this Lumite sword, which I got to admit, I do like the look of. It is a good-looking sword, but anything besides a Rainbow Nader is just a mistake. I apologize if you're using something other than a Rainbow Nader. Just know that it's a mistake. So anyway, now that we're past that, a snowman has approved. A snowman has arrived in my lobby. A foyer? I don't know what to call that. My entryway. And a few more lamps have been set up at spawn. Most of these we've seen before. I think these ones over here are new. Lamp ideas from Sammy. So we've got one with the industrial stairs. That's pretty interesting. I really thought this one was kind of cool. All of these are really neat. They're just sort of probably a bit too bizarre for spawn. The one I really like is this one here. I think it's such... I mean, all of these are super original and creative. This one is really neat. I also really like this industrial light. I'm not sure it entirely suits spawn, but it's kind of a design I want to use somewhere else. I think eventually we'll probably do some sort of community build with industrial blocks at some point, just because I think there's some neat opportunities to use them. But 3 really cool ideas from Sammy. And then we've got Goo Rock Lanterns by Sammy. I was beginning to think these would probably be Zando's submission, but he's probably seen enough goo for a lifetime. Got the 3 goo blocks. Again, a creative solution, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys really like any of these for spawn. I think my leader right now is probably this one, just because it's kind of basic, and the only thing I really hate is just that you can see when you're going over it is the outlines, but that's such a minor thing. I think that one's pretty neat, though. But anyway, a lot of really creative submissions. I need to go kill a wormworm. I'm not entirely... I guess lava layer is where they exist. Somebody probably has a platform. I feel like wormworms are that mob that I see when I'm not looking for them non-stop. But, yeah, okay. You know, this lava layer is not a place I come often, because why would anyone come here often? Wow, that was... What just happened? Oh, maybe if you... Okay, let me try something here. If I boop lava, does it become, like, super lava? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die down here. But anyway, the lava layer I wanted to mention looks incredible. This is a really gorgeous area. Like, it'd be really fun to build in if the mobs weren't so annoying, I think. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning. With, like, you know, the lava, the hardened lava sort of has specks everywhere. Also, I really want to try this again. Does it turn to lava? Yeah. If you do the soul punch, it turns it to lava. Soul punch. Gosh, that should definitely be the new name. Okay. I guess I'll just... I don't know where the... let's find out where this teleporter goes. I have no idea. This was not the one I took in, I do not believe. Alright, we are here at Epicraft Mine and Mill. So this is a mine and mill that is open 24/7 to members of the server. Epicraft Mine and Mill. I don't know. I guess this is probably a work in progress. It doesn't look like it's finished. Some sort of mining setup for people. It's a cool idea. We do have, if you got... Ooh, hello. This got fancy. Wow, this looks like a room of a Clinton or something. Look at this place. Ooh la la. You got views out the windows too. The wood bookshelf, by the way, that's its texture on the back. It is a beautiful wood block. I really wish this and the wood gravel wall, I really wish you could get as like plain blocks without its other side. Yeah, there are, at the teleporter hub, there are teleporters to every biome, if you guys are curious. So if you need to go to the jungle and get jungle wood or whatever, the teleporter hub has a biome side that has teleporters to every biome, which is pretty cool. This is like a really well manicured area. Holy cow, look at this house. This looks a lot like there's an adventure that's this mystery that takes you through like this old country manor. What a gorgeous house. Wow, wow, wow. The yellow colored wall or whatever that's called is gorgeous. Gorgeous fountain. Let's just, yeah, look at this. Look at this place. It is real pretty. It is real pretty. I like the mix of the haunted blocks. Because the haunted blocks all look kind of like an old forgotten mansion, right? I think that's the point. But like mixing that with some of the non-haunted blocks gives a really kind of a strange feeling. Like, you know, it's an old place, but it's not too old. It's maybe still lived in. Yeah. This is real pretty. Epic Nightmare. Heck of a build. Ooh, look at that for like a landing thing. I like these doorways with the stairs too. They really do feel like sort of the... crown molding is the one of the roof. Whatever the molding is around like old doors in old houses. You know what I mean? If you've seen old houses, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, this is a really gorgeous house. This is a really, really gorgeous house. I'm glad I took a random teleporter to nowhere. That's what I love about, you know, servers with a bunch of people. You can just explore sometimes, which is one of my favorite things about this game. Is just stumbling upon builds. So I'm really, I love this server. You know, it's got people building stuff like this just randomly. Very cool. Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand, which is, what was I doing? Building a bridge or something? Yes, that is what I was doing. La la la. This bridge has been taking up way too much of my time. I think I've got something in. I just put these little support things, mostly to hide the red lamps. But I also think it looks pretty good. We kind of just rounded out the bridge. You know what? I'm happy with it. I think eventually we might come back and do something with the bottom of it, but I think it looks pretty good at the moment. I would like to do something like to turn off the red lamps at night or during the day and then have them turn on at night. I think that would be really cool. The other thing I've been contemplating is where to put these. I want lamps at like the entrance, but I think those look really bad there and they look really stupid here. So I've kind of been trying to figure out where to put lamps. I'm thinking though we might do, oh, I don't have any fence on me. I was thinking like maybe we could do like fence right here. But anyway, the bridge, done. We're done with it. I'm over it. Let's move on to anything else. I don't have that much more time to record today. This took me like an hour. I'm embarrassed to admit. It was kind of a pain to build because I kept having to like go down and pillar up and whatever. The bridge is done. Let's just all forget that it ever happened. But what I do want to do is work a little bit on the other side here. I kind of just want some sort of structure or something on this side just to connect sort of this side to this side. Some sort of something to connect the two sides. So I think what I'm going to do is extend the roadway over here a little bit and maybe build something like right here. Some sort of like small little shack. Yeah, I think that might be kind of cool. Just because right now it just feels like this goes into a canyon and it's just sort of a different thing. But I think if we had some sort of small building over here, it would look a little bit more connected, like this was all sort of, you know, like Halifax. Halifax, I guess they call it two cities. It's basically one city connected by a bridge. My apologies to everyone from Halifax, Dartmouth, and yeah, we're different cities. Whatever. One city. That's so disrespectful to Halifax. It's a really beautiful city. Everyone should visit. But anyway, yeah, I kind of want to connect these a little bit, and I was thinking just a little hut over here might be kind of cool. It would also open up this area for other people to build in, which I think could be really neat. So, without further ado, I guess I'm building more pathways at first here. Just a little pathway, you know, somewhere over here. Let's see what I got up to, because I kind of dig it. You can see it's poking out right there. I'm going to raise the chimney one and lower the roof one as well. You can see it's sort of poking out over the edge. I I think I'll probably maybe add some of these trees over there, some leaves and stuff, really make this look a lot better. But I put this little house just to poke out, just to connect the two sides, as I've mentioned a few times already, and I think it does pretty well at that. It is a little bit tall, which I'm going to knock down the height of it a little bit. The bridge looks really good, though. I'm really happy with the bridge. I'm going to show it to you guys at night when the lights are low. On this side, I decided to put just sort of a retaining logs. I didn't want to shave off this mountain completely and ruin the landscape, but I think it looks pretty good with just the logs. I might do something a little bit more. But even just the road continuing a little bit, I think looks a lot better from sort of a continuity perspective. And then we've got a little pathway off to our weirdly shaped house. This house has a pretty awesome view of the area around it, which I dig. I do want to make it a little bit smaller. I'm also just going to do something... I don't know how chairs place. Do something like that as well. Let's maybe do some overturned slabs, I guess. Oh, probably not next to the fire. We could put a placemat with some cups or something on that. Maybe a chest on this side. Something really basic. I didn't really care too much about the interior of this build. It's more for the aesthetics, but I do want to make it... This is actually something I was debating when I was building it. I kind of thought it would look better one lower, and after seeing it from the other side, I think it would definitely benefit from being sort of a flatter roof. It's a very small build, as I mean, you guys just saw the interior. It's is tiny, is just tiny little place. Just fill it in with bricks, I guess. No biggie. That should look better. Probably don't have to move the chimney. We should do something with the front of this. That's the chimney. Okay. I guess just that. Does that look good? Not really. It's kind of a weird looking house, but you know what? It's all right. I think having a weird looking house over here is kind of okay. So I guess, yeah, it's kind of all right. Yeah, it feels better inside. Let's go check the other side just to make sure this height feels okay. Gosh, remember the game before gliders? I don't, to be honest. I feel like gliders came in so long ago that it's sort of just kind of thing. Yeah, that looks way better down one. The window may be a little bit big. I think that will also look better once there's other stuff on that side. So I have some ideas. But yeah, if you're building in this area, you can now build on the canyon side because it's all connected, which is cool. Anywho, I'm going to show this off at night. Like I said, just got to wait a little bit. Before we call it a day, I'd like to just see how everything looks at night with the lighting and stuff. So I guess I'll just go chill for a little bit. Pun not intentional there. Bloop, bleep, blop. Also, these freeze potions, they're a little expensive in my opinion, but boy, are they nice to have when you're building in this area. All right, I'm over here at spawn because I like the view. I like the view. What can I say? Let's go down here. I should probably make a staircase or something down to this area. I do really want to redo this spawn area. I think that's probably one of my... It's like pretty high on my list of things to do. I really want this to be a little bit more good. I kind of threw it up in a hurry when I built it because I wanted it to be... Wow. Oops. I wanted it to be functional, and yeah, I'm going to put a lot of work into that eventually. But anyway, let's go over to our Christmas village. It's at 9 p.m., so we can get sort of that dusk into night. You know what I mean? The other thing I did want to mention, some people have said it's kind of a lame place to teleport into the holiday village, and I agree. And I will be dealing with that. I do want to move the teleporter so that when you come into the Christmas holiday village, it is somewhere that's kind of like a little bit nicer, you know, maybe somewhere that you get like a really gorgeous view out of the teleporter. Probably somewhere like down the street. Maybe some sort of tower or something. Somewhere that's a little bit more, you know, special. Because, you know, you come in here and it's just sort of like, oh, okay, it's just inside of a building. So somewhere more spectacular will definitely, eventually, and I'll probably put it out as an adventure. to be able to show off the builds, which is part of the reason I want people to leave signs as to who built it, is just so that everybody knows. But, okay, let's see this at sort of dusk. It's becoming nighttime a little bit. I do think the red lights add a nice touch. I kind of want to hide them a little bit better. The problem I had is right now they're one block below the bridge, and they don't really shine down. You can see, like, there's not a ton of light coming through the bottom, so I feel like I might put another light at the bottom of the pillar, and then maybe hide those a little bit nicer, because you can see the lamps pretty easily from different angles, and I don't really like that you can. One thing I don't like is that the chimney disappears a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not unhappy with that. I do think it would look nicer if we put a red light on it. Maybe even holiday lights on the outside. I kind of want it to be dark. I really wish the chimney would load in from near spawn. That's a real bummer. So if I just put a red light inside. Yeah, it comes through the roof. That should look a little bit better. The red light is pretty warm in this game, which I really like. The other light that gives off a really warm glow, in my opinion, is the industrial lamp. That might almost be too much. I do like that a lot, though. That is a lot of red coming from the bridge. I actually might maybe take out the red in those pillars. I do like that, though. I feel like a few more places along the front of this canyon would really make it look pretty spectacular. Yeah, that might be what we do next time. Maybe even like a house on stilts over there. I think a few different places along the front of this canyon would look pretty interesting. I do want to try... this is what I've been doing all day. Feels like it's just pillaring up to this area. How does this look without those lights on? That's what I'm curious about. Like, how does it look? My issue was it was a little dark before, but maybe now that it has a little bit more support structure. Oof. Yeah, see, that looks so dark. I like having the red light there. That'll be something I play with. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm going to take that. That could be my thumbnail. Isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. I really like where this is now, you know. I'm really happy with this. Next episode, we'll probably work on something over here. If you guys want to get involved with this build, well, you know where it is. Discord's in the link if you're not already in this world. We have 118 people. Can you imagine that? That's so many. So many cool builds in the server already. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of those comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoy, and subscribe for more Creativerse. All that jazz. I will catch you guys later. Ciao.